What up, YouTube? Coming at y'all with another BMS video. Just wanted to give y'all a little update on the Dyno pit bike I'm working on. Just wanted to give y'all kind of like a rough draft of the look I'm going for. I know a lot of people probably was looking at the bike like, damn, what are you gonna do with that? So kind of just wanted to, throw a few parts at it just to give y'all like a kind of a silhouette of how it's gonna look. As you can see, I did throw a few parts on it. Let's go over the parts. So threw the pretzel bars on it, dyno stem. That's an 87 GT Performer lever. Layback seat post, GT 2188 seat. That's a ACS 860 rear brake on there. 42 tooth GT chain ring on there. What else I got on there? Just some aftermarket fork standards. Those cranks are kind of long. Those are 165 cranks. I'm not sure what size cranks these came with. I'm gonna look more into it, but I want to go the longest I could go with this bike without it actually hitting the ground and throwing me off or something like that. As you can see, I did kind of lightly polish it out. It's nowhere near where I can get it. I just want to polish it out somewhere I can give y'all the overall look of it. But I still got to get like the rust out the tight corners and just put a real good polish on it. Not sure if I'm gonna do a front brake or not. As you can see, I did throw a gyro cable on there just to see how it would look. Obviously parts are gonna change. I did tell you I wanna put some skyways on it, mainly because the skyways would have a free wheel. This got a coaster brake on it. If you look at the previous video, you seen that back wheel was actually backwards. I didn't know that. I actually already knew that. I just didn't mention it in the video just in case somebody's seen it. And they probably, a lot of people like to point those things out. Yeah, I know. Obviously it was backwards because the coaster brake tab was on the wrong side. But yeah, I did turn that around. But yeah, man, overall, you can kind of get the look. It does look pretty good. Not sure if I want to decal it or not. I'm thinking about getting some dyno frame pads for it. So that'll be a little more economical and it'll look good. It's kind of like, period correct also. So, but yeah, man, I like the proportions of it. Nothing look too out of line for it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go with that size sprocket. I do like that just to have more of a takeoff with a 42. I think these bikes might have came with like I googled it. They said 28, but then I hear some people say they came with 36 too. So I don't know, but I know for a fact a 36 will fit on here. So I'm gonna see what I can find, man. Maybe I'll look on Pork Chop. Again, I am gonna take the bike back apart. Check out that 85 GT Performer clamp I got on there. So yeah, man, it got some good parts on it. This is just stuff I had pretty much laying around. Don't have much into it. I think I got around 50 bucks into the whole build, including buying it at this point right here. And obviously I bought these parts, so I don't want somebody to come back down the line and be coming back to this video like if I do decide to sell it and be like, oh, you only got 50 bucks into it. No, every part on here I bought at some point in time. I'm speaking on at the moment after actually getting the frame and just getting it to this point. I got about 50 bucks into it, so not too much. Just a nice little budget pit bike that's gonna be a nice rider. Give me a second, y'all. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm back, y'all. But yeah, like I was saying, just little budget build. Not trying to put too much into it. I want to throw like some small pegs. I'm gonna see what I can find for us, like some smaller pegs, just to give it that look. What else I want to do to it? I do like that brake. It's an 860, but I got something else too I might try just to give it a whole nother look. I'm not sure, but me, I like to kind of switch parts out. I am gonna order up some gum wall tires for it. I'm not sure what size, but I think I'm gonna just go with the 175s on it. We'll see. Because I think these are a little bigger than 175s, but these are just like, the stock Mongoose tires or whatever. I'm gonna look and see what, others are running on their pit bikes. But yeah, I did find, some gum walls for a good price, so I might snatch them up just to throw them on here for now. As I said, I am going to throw Skyways on here at some point, but I am going to put it together for now with these because I'm not, like I said, this is not at the top of my list of bikes to build right now. So it's, just kind of like a side piece to work on. I'm not trying to put a lot of money into these bikes. As I was, saying in a previous video that I had posted, I'm just trying to like thin the herd a little bit. I wasn't even supposed to grab this one, but I was like, man, I kept looking at pit bikes online. I was like, man, that's something I ain't never built. Let me go ahead and grab me one. And this was my way of doing it on a budget, just, grabbing a little 16-inch VFR. So anybody interested in build one of these, that's a route. I mean, it's plenty. A lot of people be biased to like certain pit bikes and things like that, like certain brands and things like that. But there's plenty pit bikes out there y'all can get for the low. A lot of cheap stuff. They got all kind of different things. Let's see what brands like Kent's. Kent's got some. Diamondbacks are kind of high, but I mean you can find those too. GT actually got a few newer ones that you can make look old school. Like they got a Mach 1 out. That's what I was finna grab before I found this one. But yeah, the only reason I didn't get the GT one is because I wanted to run a 1-inch stem on it, and I think the newer GT ones come with 1 and 1/8. So I wanted to give it that old school look. So I went with a VFR. It's an older bike, so still had that nice 1-inch stem and the smaller 7/8 seat post. But yeah, man, I'm feeling it so far. Should be a nice build. Still got to figure out how I'm gonna route the gyro. I mean, I kind of know how. I want to get like because obviously this bike wasn't made for a gyro, so it don't have like the tabs. I want to get like some nice chrome tabs, the kind that screw onto the top tube, and I'll route it that way just to give it a nice little look. I think I have one somewhere I could mock it up with. Gotta see what I did with it, but yeah, it's coming along, man. Chrome and black. I do like the black bars with the layback seat post. I did say I wanted to throw a drain pipe seat post on there, which I am at some point if I find a black one. I could get a chrome one, but then I feel like the chrome would throw it off with just black handlebars. But I don't know. We'll see. I might still try it out. But yeah, just wanted to give y'all a little preview of how it's coming along. All right, y'all.